Hi everyone, so here is an in-depth tutorial on how to use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, specifically the Creator Combo. I'm about to go into detail on some of its features and settings and how to use those features. So let's get started. So to turn the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on, you literally just flip the screen and then the camera will engage and the gimbal will center itself. So when you tap 3 times on the joystick, you will turn the gimbal into selfie mode, so the camera will be facing you. For the tracking feature, just tap 2 times onto the screen and you'll see a green box around your subject, or if you're using the Mimo app, just draw a square around the screen and then you'll find the green box around the subject you're tracking. So the LED on the Osmo Pocket 3 should be green, on a constant green, when it's ready to shoot, and when it's flashing red, that means you're rolling or you've started recording, and then when you stop recording it will turn back to a constant green LED. You do get a hard cover case which the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 slots right into. It also has slots for the 2 lenses that come with the Creator Combo. So the battery handle is absolutely fantastic to give you that extra juice when you're out on shoots. It clips right in via the USB-C and the magnetic clips on the side of it, and it holds on pretty solid. To take it off, you literally just press the button and it will unclip. To put it back in, again, clips in via the magnetic clips. On the bottom of the handle you also have a thread to screw in the mini tripod. The 2 lenses or filters you get with it are absolutely great. You've got the wide angle lens, again magnetic clip on, and the black mist filter, which again is a magnetic clip on. So the DJI Mic. So to turn it on, just press and hold the power button for a few seconds and then the LED light will come on one side. If it's already been connected to the camera, it will automatically connect and detect on the camera, and then you'll see the bouncing levels up and down on the screen. The windshield just clips right in via the 3.5mm jack, which works really nicely, and if you hit record on the camera it will automatically start recording on the microphone as well, which you'll see the red LED blinking. So when you swipe in from the left of the screen, you can see you've got a few options there. The first one is the face auto detect. So what that will do is the camera will automatically follow the face that's closest to the center of the camera view. Okay, so next you've got the dynamic framing. So what happens is when you push the joystick, you can adjust where you want it to frame, and you can select any corner of the camera screen. The gimbal will keep that quadrant in the frame or tracked pretty nicely. Okay, so next you've got the spin shot or the barrel roll. So when you hit the 90-degree selection, essentially what that will do, the camera will face forward and then you can turn the camera 90 degrees left or to the right. You can tap on the screen or you can just hit the joystick button and it will rotate the gimbal for you. On that spin shot you also have a 180-degree turn, which is great. When you select that, the camera will point up towards the ceiling, so you may have to turn the actual device facing forwards, and then again it will do a nice 180-degree turn using the gimbal. You can either tap on the screen to do that or you can use the joystick button. So when you swipe down from the top of the screen, you can see you've got various different settings for the device itself. First of all, you've got the Gimbal Modules, so that'll give you the option to swipe through the follow mode, the tilt lock mode and the FPV modes. Then you've also got the Rotational Speed, so that'll allow you to choose how quickly the gimbal moves or tracks subjects. And then you've also got other options and other settings that you can do, such as adding your mics on or other background information that you need to set on the camera itself. Okay, so when you hit the bottom left corner of the screen, you can see you've got the video camera there in the bottom corner. Well, that'll allow you to switch between the different modes. So you've got the panorama, the photo, the video mode, the low light mode, the slow motion mode, and the hyperlapse and timelapse settings. When you click on the hyperlapse and timelapse settings, you do need to swipe up from the bottom so that you can switch between the hyperlapse, the timelapse, and the motion lapse. When you're on the motion lapse, you can use the built-in movements such as left to right or right to left, or you can set your own parameters using the custom motion, and when you start recording, the camera and gimbal will move within that. When you're shooting in slow motion, you've got really smooth 4K 120 frames. If you swap back down to 1080p, you can actually shoot up to 240 frames per second with some really nice slow-mo. So when you're swiping from the right of the screen, you've got all your exposure and your in-camera settings, such as your exposure, your ISO, your white balance, and your shutter speed. You can also find your color management here as well. So whether you want to be shooting in HLG or in 10-bit log footage, it's entirely up to you, but that's all within that right hand section of the screen. So that just about wraps it up from me for the meantime. If there's anything that I missed or you want me to cover in a bit more detail, please do let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow and comment and engage with the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.